Hi everyone, it is now day 9 of our summer reading challenge. Today's book is called The Whole Story by Paul Bray and Bruce Ingman. Now, it might have some funny sounding words in it because this is not a story from over here in America. In a land of strange happenings, far, far away lived two holes, Hamish and Hermione. Their home was a chunk of Swiss cheese on a plate in the kitchen in the royal palace. One day, a family of mice came along and ate all the cheese. The cook chased the mice away, but now the two holes had nowhere to live. That cheese was getting stale anyway, said Hamish Hole. Let's leave this dreary kitchen and search for a new home, a place where holes can be useful. The king was in his dressing room when he let out a cry. Oh no, there's a hole in my sock. I can't let my people see the royal hairy legs. He called for the royal seamstress to come darn his socks. But by the time she arrived, Hamish Hole had gone. The queen was in her bedroom when she let out a shriek. Oh no, there's a hole in my knickers. I can't let the people see my royal pink bottom. She called for her maid to mend her knickers. But the time she arrived, Hermione Hole had disappeared. The princess was riding her bicycle in the palace gardens when thump, thump, bump. She flew over the handlebars and landed in the royal compost heap. Oh no, I've got turnip tops in my tiara and there's a hole in my tire. She called for the repairman to patch her tire, but by the time he arrived, Hamish Hole was nowhere to be seen. The prince was rowing his boat on the palace lake when water came gushing in. Oh no, there's a hole in my boat. It's going to sink. He swam to the shore, soaked and soggy, clutching his crown. But by the time he examined his boat, Hermione Hole had vanished. I've been in a royal sock and a royal bike, said Hamish. I've been in a bag, in a boot, and a bucket. I've even been in a red balloon that burst with an enormous bang. But everybody just seems grumpy. I've been in a pair of royal knickers and a royal boat, said Hermione. I've been in a coat and a cart. I've even been in a milk pitcher, but nobody was pleased to see me. Everyone thinks we're a nuisance, said Hamish, but holes can be useful too. Then he yawned a big holy yawn. Let's find somewhere dark and quiet to sleep, said Hermione. Perhaps we'll find a useful home tomorrow. Early the next morning, the royal carpenter was mending a chair. He searched in his dark, quiet woodshed. This piece is no good for a chair leg, he said. Here's a hole and another one. What a nuisance. But then he had a thought. Maybe I can use this wood for something special. So he cut and carved and smoothed the wood into two beautiful flutes, with a hole for the mouthpiece and holes for where the fingers go to play. When he was finished, the royal carpenter gave one to the prince and one to the princess. They were so pleased. The king and queen lay side by side in their big royal bed. I hope you have no more holes in your socks, my dear, said the queen. Not one, my precious, said the king. I hope you have no more holes in your knickers. Not at all, said the queen. Those pesky holes won't bother us again. I hope you're right, said the king. But what's that noise? In their own bedroom, the prince and princess were practicing with their new flutes. And if the flute squeaked now and again, then maybe, just maybe, two very useful holes were squeaking with delight in their wonderful new home. The end. Right? I hope you all have a great night. See you tomorrow for day 10.